Good day, dear students. Today topics, mixed dystrophies. Mixed dystrophy, a morphological manifestation of impacted metabolism detected in the parenchymal and in stromal of organs and tissues as a result of violation of the complex proteins exchange, endogenous pigments, nucleoproteins, lipoproteins, and minerals. Endogenous pigmentation. Endogenous pigmentation are commonly associated which excites accumulation of pigments, which are formed normally. These frequent which the accumulation of pigments occurring only in pathological condition. Endogenous pigments are hematogenous, proteinogenous, lipogenous. Hematogenous pigments, they represent various hemoglobin derivatives stemming during the synthesis of breakdowns of erythrocytes. The normal are ferritin, hemosiderin, bilirubin, porphyrins in pathological condition formed hematoidin, hematin. Hemosiderin, a great of ferritin molecular production on the cells in the exercise of iron. Accumulation of pigment formed by hemolysis is called hemosiderosis. Massive deposition of hemosiderin acid as a result of increasing iron uptake is called hemochromatosis. It is detected in the form of brown granules in the cells, rarely extracellular. In post-Prussian blue staining, the beads of hemosiderin are blue-green. Local hemosiderosis occurs by the extravascular hemolysis as focal of hemorrhage. Hemosiderin accumulation in the cells surrounding the hemorrhage, macrochans, leukocytes, and endothelium epithelium. An example of local hemosiderosis might be brown induration of the lungs that occurs in chronic renal stasis in patients with chronic heart failure, heart disease, cardiosclerosis. Brown induration of the lungs, macroscopic pictures. Lungs enlarged, the cells consist of section, numerous brownish granules and connective tissue in surface. Microscopically, a large number of cells contain brown pigments in the stroma of the lung and the alveolar and bronchial lumens. Alveolar sector signifies thickened down to exercise of connective tissue. Brown induration of the lungs, Charles reaction. General hemosiderosis. It occurs after intravascular hemolysis developed as a result of blood tissue position with hemolysis position, infection dishes, transfusion of impotable blood in rhesus conflict, which the accumulation of pigment organs become rusty brown. Bilirubin. Bilirubin is a main bile pigment formed in the cells during hemoglobin cleavage does not contain iron. In the blood is associated with albumin. In hepatocytes, conjugation occurs. The binding of bilirubin to glucuronic acid after it is extracted into the blood. Types on jaundice. Suprahepatic jaundice occurs after intravascular hemolysis is associated with the general hemosiderosis. The content of unquinted bilirubin in the blood is increased. Hepatic jaundice, symptom of liver disease, related capturing and conjugation bilirubin by damaged hepatocytes. The content of conjugation and unconjugated bilirubin is increased. Subhepatic jaundice, the reason is obstruction of bilirubin tract, violated bile extraction, conjugated bilirubin passes into the blood. It is accompanied by cholestasis. Jaundice, you see pictures. Proteinous pigments. Proteinous pigments include melanin, pigment from granules of enterochromaffin cells, adrenochrome. Melanin. The pigment is brown-black, is synthesized from tyrosine by the action of tyrosinase in melanocytes, phylocytic structures, melanosomes. Melanocytic cells of neuroectodermal origin found in the basal layer of epidermal retina and iris meninges. Hyperpigmentation. As query common hypermelanosis develops in adjacent tissue. The tissue is associated with the margin of the adrenal glands. Melanin synthesis and changes in the skin in the become brown, dry, flaky. Hyperpigmentation. Local hyperpigmentation, freckle, lentigo, nevus, melanoma. You see picture lentigo. You see picture hypermelanosis, melanoma. Hyperpigmentation, common hypomelanosis or albinism, associated with hereditary deficiency of telogenase, skin white, discolored hair, red eyes, local hypopigmentation, most acquired rarely congenital, are called vitiligo or leukoderma. You see picture vitiligo, lipogenous pigment, lipofuscin insolite pigment, also known as the agent pigment. It forms golden brown granules in the cell. The accumulation of lipofuscin in the cells is called lipofuscinosis. Brown atrophy of hair. Macroscopic picture. Hair greatly reduced in size. Fatty tissue under the epicardium is vitulate absent. The vessels become tortuous coarse. Is the section myocardium type brown. Microscopically. Choriomedes are reduced in size. Brown lipofuscin pigment granules in the cytoplasm of choriomyocytes. Brown atrophy of heart. You see pictures. Calcification characterized by the deposition of calcium salts in the tissues. Might be systemic and local. On the mechanism of development, RS dysynchronization, metastatic dystrophic metabolic. Metastatic calcification. The main role is played by hyperkalemia that occurs in the case of